Welcome, welcome, welcome to this Akashic Wednesday Wisdom Live. So this is really to support you with your Akashic Record practice. Also supporting you with using your intuition as well, and connecting obviously with your cosmic library, the Akashic Record. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Marina, Soul Alchemist, and I support my clients with connecting with their Akashic Records. I help them to clear non-beneficial energy, connect with their soul identity, and really just to kind of help elevate them in their life and business. So that's kind of what I do. And I'm a spiritual intuitive teacher, Akashic Record channel, and pendulum healer. So morning, everybody that's joining the live. You're very, very welcome. And of course, if you're watching the replay, do put in the comments #replay. And also tag me if you've got any questions or anything that you wish for me to shed more light on, then I would be happy to do that also. So today we're going to look at overwhelm. That was kind of what came through for me when I tuned in with my guides to see how I could support you. And obviously when we've kind of got overwhelm is probably something, a topic that would probably come up quite a lot. So I would encourage you to save this video in some shape or form so you can go back to it whenever you're feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit stressed, kind of have a lot going on, life and business, work, etc., etc. And this will just help to bring some peace, inner peace, tranquility, and allow you to kind of be a bit more in the flow, a little bit kind of more in the body and less in the head. So that's what we're going to work on today. And of course, we're going to go into our Akashic Records to do that. Okay, so dealing with overwhelm. So overwhelm obviously comes from all sources. We kind of lead very, very fast and furious lives in the sense that we are really kind of surrounded by lots of stuff that's going on. You know, we've got social media, we have, as I say, we are normally balancing lots of things, juggling all the balls, spinning all the plates, and at times we can just get a little bit stressed out, and it's like we can't see the wood for the trees, and then we feel at times that perhaps the walls are closing in. We can get very tired, we can get very emotional, we can get snappy with people and a bit nippy, and a symptom of that is obviously stress. And what it also does is it affects the body because it has us in a constant flight or fight mode. And so the body doesn't get to relax either, because on a subconscious or an unconscious level, we're kind of waiting for the next thing to respond to go and do, have to do, all of that type of stuff. So I want to just bring this sense of inner peace and calm to the overwhelm, and allow yourself to have the clarity to then understand what it is that you need to focus on and release the energies, the stresses, maybe the connections and other people's energy that is perhaps not helping your kind of state of being. So that's what we're going to do in the Akashic Record. So I'm going to connect to us, we're going to get grounded, we're going to connect to divine source, we're going to bring in our spiritual support team as I normally do to hold the space. I'm going to lead you into your Akashic Records. You can experience your Akashic Records in any shape or form that's right for you. There's no wrong way to do this. So you may want to visualize or imagine, you may see, which is fantastic. You may hear, you may just immerse yourself, you may just know that you're in your Akashic Records. However you experience it is perfect for you. So don't think that you're not doing it just because you're not kind of seeing lots of stuff or haven't got the, not hearing all the stuff. That's absolutely fine. You know, you have your own way of connecting with the Akashic Records. And also, if you don't keep up with the journey, that's also okay. You go where you need to go with your guides, or do what you need to do. Okay, so what I want you to do is just relax. We're not going to be here for too long. If you want to just close your eyes, and we're just going to release the stresses of the day so far. So close your eyes, and you just want to take a deep breath in for me. And we're going to just call back your energy from across time and space, people and events. And on that out breath, just allow yourself to start to relax. Start to just feel your energies coming back into the body. Bringing back your attention to the physical. And again, take another deep breath in. Calling back your energy from across time and space, people and events. And on that out breath, just start to really feel your physical body in the chair that you're sat in. Start to feel that support. Start to allow yourself to relax. And again, take another deep breath in. Calling back your energy from across time and space, people and events. And then again, on that out breath, allow your forehead to soften, your jaw to relax, shoulders to drop. Start to bring your awareness to your feet. Start to feel that connection with the floor, with the ground. Bring your attention from the head to the heart. And I want you to if you want to, turn your hands over on your lap so your palms are facing upwards. And this is just shifting the energy, shifting your mind instantly to know that you're now going to be in a receptive mode to receive insight, clarity, guidance, healing. You've opened yourself up. Just bring your attention now to your feet. And we're going to just take some thick, strong roots from the soles of your feet, and we're going to push those into the earth, into the ground, through the soil. And we're allowing these roots to make their way to the heart of Mother Earth. Deeper and deeper, through the rocks, the stones, the shale, the mud, the clay, through the Earth's crust and through the lava, through the second Earth's crust, to the heart of Mother Earth. And there you'll see a large, shining, sparkling crystal. Just get a sense of what type of crystal you need today. And this will be the energy that you're going to bring up from the heart of Mother Earth to cleanse and clear your chakras. So start to wrap your roots around that crystal. And around and around. And just start to notice maybe another shift of energy there as you're making that connection with the heart of Mother Earth. And your roots will start to take on her energy, that nourishment, that nurturing energy that she has. And your roots are starting to absorb the energy, and as it starts to change the color of the roots as it's getting higher. And the roots are absorbing, taking the energy, drawing the energy up towards the Earth Star chakra, which is about 18 inches below your feet. Taking the energy through the Earth Star chakra, which just activates and allows you to feel even more grounded in the body, more present. It allows the ability for you to physically ground the healing, taking new action in your life, in your business. So the energy is rising into your feet, up to the ankles, up to the knees, up to the thighs, bringing it higher, up through the root chakra at the base of the spine, through the sex organs, through the sacral chakra, higher again below the belly button and through the navel chakra, up through the solar plexus above the belly button, It's making its way up to the heart. Just take a deep breath in here for me. And just breathe in that energy. And on that out breath, we're just allowing the heart chakra to expand and open that little bit more. Allowing that crystalline energy to penetrate. Okay, we're now bringing the energy up to the shoulders and allowing it to make its way down the arms. All the way down to your palm chakras that are now activated. And you may again feel a shift of energy there, perhaps a tingling. Bring your attention back up to your neck, taking the energy through the throat chakra, up the neck, up to the third eye, the point between the eyebrows. The energy is now transferring into the sides of your head and going into the ears and into the ear chakras, allowing you to hear the guidance. It makes its way now into the middle of the head through the pituitary and pineal glands, up to the top of the head, up to the crown. The crown chakra is now opening. And that crystalline energy, that colour that you've brought from the heart of Mother Earth is now shining out into the room, into your auric field, and your auric field is instantly lit up with this beautiful energy. So you're surrounded by this beautiful colour, this nurturing quality that she brings. Your etheric chakra is above your head, so your soul star, universal and stellar gateway chakras are all lit up, and your causal chakra at the back of the head. The causal chakra supports you with connecting with your Akashic Records and the fifth dimension. So we're now going to call in your spiritual support team, and we're going to call in the archangels. So we're calling the Archangel Michael, who takes the space behind you, Archangel Gabriel to your left, Archangel Uriel in front, and Archangel Raphael to your right. We'll invite Archangel Sandalphon to take the space below your feet. And we invite Archangel Metatron to bring down a golden sphere of energy from divine source. Archangel Metatron is bringing that down in both hands, through the roof of your home, through the ceiling of the room that you're in, holds in this golden sphere. And as he gets above your etheric chakras, he lets go. And that golden sphere makes its way through each chakra, lighting it up further, allowing each chakra to expand more. It makes its way down into the crown, connecting with the ears, the pituitary and pineal glands, the third eye, the throat, making its way down to the heart, the solar plexus, the navel, the sacral, the roots, down through your feet, through the earth star, and it continues to the heart of Mother Earth. So you're held above and below. You're surrounded by beautiful energies, and this golden light from the divine source is now starting to also make its way out into the room, surrounding your physical body, your auric field. And you'll notice that your aura is starting to absorb this golden energy as it makes its way through the skin of your body, into your cells, into your meridians, your nadis, your chakras, your organs, your DNA. Every aspect of your bodies are being filled with this golden light. So we're just requesting your spiritual support team that wish to hold space for you now be with you in your room. We're going to invite your ego, your conscious mind to now get up, which they do quite happily. And they're going to leave the room, closing the door gently behind them. And then Archangel Metatron, can we invite you to seal off the doors and the windows of the room that we're in with golden creative substance, creating a pure seal and a pure space for us to visit our Akashic Records. So we're now bringing your attention to your third eye, that point between the eyebrows. I want you to start to imagine the purple swirling light that's getting bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. And it gets so big that you can step through that purple swirling light. Find yourself in your corridor. This is the corridor that leads you to your Akashic Records. Start to walk towards the door, the end. And on the door, I want you to notice, sense, feel, or just know that your full name is there, your date of birth, and your place of birth. Once you have those details, place your hand on the door handle, open the door, step through the doorway, and allow the door to shut behind you. Take a few more steps forward and just take in your Akashic Records, your cosmic library. Just notice if it's filled with many, many books representing all of the lifetimes that you've had. Is it elaborate and large? Or is your library quite modest and small? Either way, however it presents itself to you today is perfect. And just know it may change each time that you visit. I want you to head forward into the center of your library where there's a long, large table. And you'll notice on the table that there's a large book. This is your present lifetime book that is being recorded and updated every second of the day. And as you pull that book towards you, you'll notice that there's already perhaps pictures and images and text that have already been recorded from today's events. All of the decisions and thoughts and feelings that you've had have been recorded in the Akashic Records. So just stepping away from the table, we're going to now invite your Akashic Record guides to step into the library with you. Start to notice or sense those energies behind you. And when you're ready, I want you to turn around and just notice which guides, how many guides have turned up today. Your guides are smiling. And if you're unfamiliar, then please introduce yourself. And perhaps ask for their name if you're not aware of it. And if you can't fully see your guides or hear their names, then that's also perfect. Just know that your guides are here with you. And that they're here to support you. And your guides are now asking you to think of a situation where you feel clouded or perhaps overwhelmed. What brings that anxiety and stress to you at this time? Is it a particular relationship? Is it within your work or business? Is it because you're not getting enough balance in your life? Feeling that you have to do all of the time and give. Just bring whatever that might be, that overwhelm and what it looks like for you, into your conscious, into your mind. And holding that thought, your guide is starting to walk towards a door over in the top right-hand corner of your library. So just following your guide, holding that thought, that overwhelm, those feelings of stress and anxiety. Just bring those with you. And you stop in front of a door. And your guide lets you know that when we walk through this door, you're going to find yourself in a location that has a very shallow pool, outdoor pool. It's natural. It's like a pond or a lake, but it's shallow. One that feels warm, one that you can sit within. So your guide opens the door, and I want you to step into the scene that you find beyond that door. So this will be outside in nature somewhere, perhaps within a forest or in a meadow, perhaps within hills or near a mountain. Just find yourself and find this shallow pool, body of water. Once you can sense, feel, or just know that you're near that body of water, you'll find that your guides are beside you. And your guides are asking you to now get into this pool of water. And you'll notice that the sun is shining. Your skin feels beautiful and warm in that sunshine. There's a very gentle breeze. It's very peaceful and very quiet where you are. Just start to step into this shallow pool of water, and you'll notice that it feels at such a wonderful temperature. It's quite easy to step into this water and just sit down. Allow yourself to relax back into the water. There's no fear of going under the water. You're being completely supported by this water. Allowing yourself to just lie back completely with the head in the water, relaxed. Just feeling your body just bobbing very, very gently on the surface. Just really start to feel that water around you as it's flowing around the body. That sense of weightlessness. And as you're lying in this water, we're going to invite a water dragon to now join you. Water dragons are very, very powerful, and they bring an immense amount of flow into the life, into the body, into the mind. They allow any energies that are not serving us to be dissolved. They allow clarity of thought to come in, to see solutions around blocks and challenges. Like water, they can just flow and navigate around what we perceive to be a block and get a new perspective. To sense this water dragon that's now joined you, starting to just swim around your body. And you may see flashes of blue, maybe aqua green, as that water dragon is just moving around you. And as it's moving around the body, maybe turning here Maybe changing direction there. It's attracting anything that's not serving you energetically, karmically, from your body. It's releasing anything from the mind. Just allow yourself to float. Relax your body. As this water dragon moves around your body, cleansing, clearing your aura. There's deep purification that's happening here as you're in this water. Anything that felt overwhelming, that stress that you brought into this room, into this lake, into this shallow water, is now evaporating. It's dissolving into the water. And the water dragon is gathering up that energy, those thoughts, that confusion, those doubts, those feelings of overwhelm, stress, are just being dissolved. This water dragon is just taking them away. And the water dragon will transform those on your behalf after you've left the Akashic Records. But continue to allow yourself to be cleansed and purified. Release any thoughts from the mind. Start to release further any stress or overwhelm that you're holding on to in your physical body, maybe at the heart, maybe in the stomach, maybe in your hands. Just allow this purification as everything dissolves and is released. And the water dragon is just continuing to swim around your body, creating this essence of fluidity and flow, and creating a sense of peace and inner calm. So the water dragon is starting to slow down and is now inviting you to sit up, still sat within the pool, but it's just allowing you now to see perhaps the water dragon or sense the water dragon a little bit more as the water dragon is beside you. And you'll notice or sense or just feel that the water dragon is beside you. Just allowing you to feel calm. And just know that you can call upon this water dragon whenever you feel anxious or need to just take a breather or a slower pace. And this water dragon will help you to get in that state of inner peace and calm in a very, very quick way. So your guide is now inviting you to stand up in that pool of water and start to make your way out. Just notice how you're feeling now. And your guide is inviting you now to open up your hands. And your guide is dropping a large quartz crystal into the palm of your hand. This is a gift from the water dragon. And this is going to give you a sense of clarity and perception and perspective Whenever you feel overwhelmed and can't see a way forward, or can't perhaps prioritize what the next steps are. So thanking the water dragon for that gift. The water dragon is inviting you to place that at the third eye. So placing your hands on that quartz crystal, I want you to place the quartz crystal at your third eye. And I want you to press it into the third eye. And your third eye and your physical bodies, just accept that quartz as it integrates this clarity of perspective. So again, whenever you feel perhaps confused or unsure, by pressing and just touching the third eye, this will activate the clear quartz and allow you to tune into having a clearer idea of what it is that you need to do or not do. It will bring that sense of perspective whenever you press your third eye. So your guides are now inviting you to start to walk back towards the door. As you get to the door, I'd like you to just take one more look around the shallow pool, saying goodbye to the water dragon. He just starts to sink back into the water. And then stepping through that doorway, allowing that door to shut behind you. Want you to now start to walk towards the table with your present lifetime book on it. And you'll notice as you look down at today's page, you'll see that perhaps an image or an illustration or those words of that healing in the water, in the pool, have now been recorded. A picture of that clear quartz has also appeared with the indication or command that whenever I press my third eye, I receive clarity and perspective on my next steps. And so your guide invites you now to place your hand at your third eye. And if you have a question that you would like information on, press your third eye. Imagine yourself doing this now and see what answer you receive. These answers should come in very quickly because this is your higher self or intuition that's talking to you. Just take that first answer that you received, and that has given you the clarity to move forward. So your guides are now saying that it's time to leave your Akashic Records. So say goodbye in any way that feels appropriate for you, knowing that you can come back here anytime to activate more healing, receive guidance and clarity, and install your success anchors into your book. Start to head now towards the door of your Akashic Records, taking one more look around before you step through that doorway. Allow the door to shut behind you and actively out loud or in your mind, say, I now close my Akashic Records. Start to head towards that purple swirling light at the end of the corridor. And when you're ready, step through that purple swirling light And start to bring yourself back into your physical body. Start to rub your thighs. Ground in the healing. Ground in the messages. And just bringing yourself back into the physical body. So just have a stretch. And my intention is that the messages or the clarity, whatever else was needed from that session, will make itself known in a conscious way over the next couple of days. So you may find that you don't feel as anxious in a certain situation, or things that would normally trigger you. You tend to be a little bit more laid back, and that's because we've done this release, but we've also activated this crystal quartz here at the third eye. So whenever you feel kind of stressed or overwhelmed, you just want a way forward or a quick question, press your third eye and just see what answer comes through to your question, or see what evolves in your mind, in your consciousness, in terms of how to cope with a particular situation. And you'll be amazed at how that will change, that you will not feel as overwhelmed, you'll feel more calm, but also you'll get more clarity. So do let me know how you got on with that session. I'd love to hear. As I say, do reach out and contact me, and put comments in the post and tag me also. So I'll see you next week.